21st, 1932, Amelia Earhart flew into history when she became the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic. Dubbed Lady Lindy in tribute to Charles Lindbergh, the 34-year-old Earhart's flight captured the hearts of millions as she piloted her red and gold Lockheed Vega from Newfoundland to Ireland in 15 hours and 39 minutes.
I've done it. Those were Lady Lindy's words when she got out of her machine in the field near the little village of Calmore, and all the villagers cheered her. Isn't she amazing? She doesn't look as though she's just battled with the elements for 2,000 miles in one of the most wonderful flights ever made, does she?
Amelia Earhart had been a pre-med student, nurse's aide, telephone operator, truck driver, social worker, lecturer, and writer. But her true love was aviation. She bought her first airplane in 1922, and 3 months later, she set a women's altitude record of 14,000 feet. Earhart had first gained prominence in 1928 when she had accompanied pilot Wilmer Stoltz on a flight across the Atlantic and became the first woman to cross the ocean by air. Even though the 29-year-old had logged over 500 hours solo flight time herself, on this trip she was relegated to the passenger seat. Flying in a multi-engine Fokker, they took off from Boston and landed in South Wales after a 22-hour flight. Their craft averaged slightly over 120 miles per hour. In London, Earhart was received by British society for her achievement and became an instant international celebrity. In 1937, Earhart was ready to pilot a flight around the world. She chose the most difficult route, 27,000 miles along the equator. She said, "I do it because I must do it. Women must try to do things men have tried. When they fail, their failure must be a challenge to others." Unfortunately, tragedy ensued. In the midst of Earhart's trip with experienced navigator Frederick Noonan, transmission was broken with the Coast Guard, and her plane was lost at sea. The world will long remember May 21st, 1932, when Amelia Earhart flew into history and challenged the aviation world and women to follow.